Have you ever had a dream where someone who has passed away appeared vividly before you? Such dreams often leave us pondering their meaning. Are they mere echoes of our subconscious, or do they hold a deeper spiritual significance? According to the teachings of Padre Pio, these dreams are far more than simple memories. They can carry profound spiritual messages. Padre Pio believed that dreams involving deceased loved ones might serve as a bridge between the earthly and spiritual realms. For him, these experiences were not random but purposeful, suggesting that the souls of those who have left this world can still play an active role in our lives. These dreams may offer comfort, guidance, or even subtle warnings, reminding us that the bond of love is never truly broken by death. The vivid clarity of these dreams is one of their defining characteristics. Unlike ordinary dreams, they often feel deeply personal, leaving a lingering sense of peace or urgency. Padre Pio viewed them as opportunities for spiritual connection, where God allows loved ones to communicate important messages, whether it's a sign of their ongoing presence, a reassurance of their peace, or a call for prayer. These dreams invite us to reflect on their meaning with open hearts. What if these moments are not just fleeting memories, but divine signs meant to guide us? Let us delve deeper into the mystery of such dreams and uncover the spiritual truths they may hold. Padre Pio's teachings on dreams reveal a profound spiritual dimension that extends beyond the ordinary. He believed that dreams could serve as channels for divine communication, allowing messages from the spiritual realm to reach us. Among these, dreams of deceased loved ones hold a unique significance, suggesting that their presence continues to influence and guide our lives in meaningful ways. According to Padre Pio, the bonds of love and affection are not severed by death. Even after leaving the physical world, our loved ones remain spiritually connected to us. Dreams may be one of the ways their souls communicate, offering comfort, guidance, or even subtle warnings during times of uncertainty or challenge. These dreams often stand out due to their vividness and emotional intensity, making it hard to dismiss them as random occurrences or mere projections of the subconscious. Such dreams, Padre Pio taught, are opportunities to reflect on the enduring connection between the earthly and spiritual worlds. They remind us that while our loved ones may no longer be physically present, their spiritual presence can still provide us with strength, reassurance, and a sense of peace. Through these encounters, God may allow their souls to assist us in navigating life's challenges, or to remind us that we are never truly alone. Each dream carries a potential message, whether it's encouragement to remain steadfast in faith, a call to action, or a simple reminder of their love. Padre Pio's perspective invites us to approach these dreams with reverence, openness, and prayer, recognizing them as profound spiritual gifts meant to enrich our lives. Dreams involving deceased loved ones often carry a profound sense of purpose and meaning, according to Padre Pio. Far from being random, these dreams may be divine responses to our prayers, or even requests for intercession from the souls of the departed. They serve as gentle reminders of the enduring spiritual connections we share with those who have passed on. One of the significant purposes of such dreams is consolation. When we are grieving or facing personal challenges, seeing a departed loved one in a dream can provide immense comfort. Their presence often brings a sense of reassurance, as if they are reminding us that we are not alone. These dreams can also signify that the departed soul is at peace, offering closure to those left behind. A loved one appearing serene and content may be a heavenly message, affirming their spiritual rest and happiness. In some cases, these dreams act as invitations to prayer. Padre Pio believed that souls in need of spiritual assistance might reach out to loved ones in dreams, asking for prayers to aid their journey toward complete peace in God's presence. Conversely, such dreams can also be answers to prayers we have offered for them, a way of confirming that our intercessions have been heard and are making a difference. Each dream holds a unique message, whether it's to console, to request support, or to provide clarity during uncertain times. By approaching these experiences with prayerful discernment, we open ourselves to their spiritual significance, allowing them to guide and strengthen us in our faith journey. Teresa's recurring dream of her late grandmother is a profound example of how dreams can serve as spiritual touchpoints in our lives. During a challenging period, Teresa often dreamt of her grandmother appearing in a serene garden filled with vibrant flowers. Each time, her grandmother exuded a sense of calm and smiled gently, radiating peace and reassurance. At first, Teresa was unsure of the dream's meaning, but it left her with a lingering sense of comfort. Seeking clarity, she turned to prayer, asking for discernment to understand the significance of these recurring visions. Over time, Teresa realized that her grandmother's presence in the dream was more than just a fleeting memory. It was a spiritual message. Her grandmother seemed to be offering encouragement and reminding Teresa to stay resilient during her difficult circumstances. This experience aligns closely with Padre Pio's teachings on the spiritual importance of dreams. He believed that such dreams are not merely products of the subconscious, but are often infused with divine purpose. In Teresa's case, the dream became a source of solace and guidance, demonstrating the spiritual connection that transcends physical death. Padre Pio taught that dreams like Teresa's are profound reminders of God's love and the ongoing care of those who have passed on. They serve as beacons of hope, offering strength and peace to navigate life's trials. Through her grandmother's recurring presence, Teresa found the courage to face her challenges, embodying the spiritual significance that Padre Pio emphasized in his teachings. The spiritual presence of our deceased loved ones is a comforting truth emphasized by Padre Pio. He believed that death does not sever the bonds of affection we share with those we love. Instead, these bonds transcend the physical realm, allowing the souls of the departed to remain connected to us in profound ways. Dreams, Padre Pio taught, are one of the clearest manifestations of this ongoing connection. Through dreams, deceased loved ones may offer guidance during moments of uncertainty, provide consolation in times of grief, or even deliver warnings to help us navigate life's challenges. These dreams are often marked by a vivid clarity and a sense of purpose that sets them apart from ordinary dreams. For instance, dreaming of a loved one who appears peaceful and content may be a divine reassurance that their soul is at rest. This type of dream can bring immense comfort, affirming that our prayers for them have been heard and that they are now in God's embrace. On the other hand, if a loved one appears anxious or troubled in a dream, it may be a call to prayer or a reminder to seek spiritual guidance for their benefit. These experiences underscore the enduring nature of love and the active role our loved ones continue to play in our lives. Padre Pio saw such dreams as gifts, divine invitations to deepen our faith and recognize the spiritual connection that binds us together even beyond the boundaries of life and death. Dreams featuring deceased loved ones can carry profound messages, often serving as a source of guidance or protection. Padre Pio emphasized that these dreams are not mere figments of the imagination, but rather meaningful encounters that reflect the ongoing care of our departed loved ones. In many cases, these dreams provide advice or warnings about significant life decisions. For example, Carlos had a vivid dream in which his late brother appeared to caution him about a choice he was about to make. In the dream, his brother's message was clear and urgent: reconsider the decision. Deeply moved by the encounter, Carlos reflected on the advice, prayed for discernment, and ultimately decided to change his course. Later, he realized that following his brother's guidance had spared him from a potentially harmful outcome. This experience illustrates the protective role that loved ones can continue to play in our lives, even after their passing. Padre Pio taught that nothing happens by chance in the spiritual realm. Dreams like Carlos's are divine gifts, intended to guide us and keep us from harm. These moments of spiritual intervention remind us to approach such dreams with prayerful attention. By seeking clarity through prayer and reflection, we can uncover the wisdom embedded in these encounters, recognizing them as acts of love from our departed loved ones and signs of God's ongoing presence in our lives. Interpreting dreams, particularly those involving deceased loved ones, requires careful prayer and discernment, as emphasized by Padre Pio. He taught that such dreams often contain divine messages meant to guide, protect, or console us. However, understanding their meaning requires a thoughtful and spiritual approach. Padre Pio firmly believed that prayer is the key to unlocking the significance of these dreams. By turning to God in prayer, we invite His wisdom to illuminate the symbols, emotions, and messages embedded within the dream. This process helps us discern whether the dream is a call to action, a warning, or simply a source of comfort during difficult times. Dreams, as Padre Pio often taught, can guide us away from potential dangers or poor decisions. For example, there are stories of individuals who avoided harmful outcomes after reflecting on dreams that cautioned them about certain choices. Through prayer and introspection, these warnings became clear, allowing them to take safer, wiser paths. Discernment is not just about understanding the dream itself, but also recognizing its spiritual origin. Padre Pio encouraged people to ask for God's guidance, ensuring that their interpretation aligns with divine will. This approach allows us to act with confidence and faith, knowing we are following the direction God intends for us. In essence, dreams are not to be ignored or taken lightly. They are gifts from the spiritual realm, and through prayer, we can uncover their deeper meaning. As Padre Pio taught, such moments are opportunities for growth, protection, and a closer connection to God's presence in our lives. Dreams can serve as extraordinary moments of divine communication, especially during times of uncertainty or significant transitions. Padre Pio believed that these dreams are not random but purposeful, offering spiritual guidance when we need it most. In such moments, our loved ones who have passed on may act as messengers, bringing clarity, comfort, or even subtle warnings to help us navigate life's challenges. A key element in interpreting these dreams is paying attention to the emotional state of the deceased as they appear. If a loved one appears calm and peaceful, it often signifies reassurance, suggesting that their soul is at rest and they are offering support or encouragement. This sense of tranquility can be deeply comforting, affirming their continued presence and care in our lives. Conversely, if the deceased appears anxious or troubled, it may indicate an urgent message or a call to action. Padre Pio taught that such appearances might be a divine nudge, encouraging us to reflect on areas of our lives that require attention, whether it's making a significant decision, seeking reconciliation, or embracing a more prayerful existence. These dreams remind us that divine communication often occurs in subtle, deeply personal ways. By focusing on the emotions, symbols, and overall atmosphere of the dream, we can discern its meaning more clearly. Padre Pio encouraged approaching such moments with humility and prayer, inviting God's guidance to fully understand the message. Through these sacred encounters, we are reminded of God's constant care and the enduring spiritual connection we share with our loved ones, even beyond the veil of death. These dreams, rich with meaning, offer profound opportunities for spiritual growth and deeper trust in God's plan. Anna's recurring dream of her late mother serves as a compelling example of the protective nature of messages received through dreams. During a period of decision-making, Anna repeatedly dreamt of her mother appearing worried and attempting to convey a message. At first, Anna did not fully understand the significance of these dreams, but the emotional weight they carried prompted her to pay closer attention. At the time, Anna was considering a major financial investment. Her mother's recurring appearance in the dreams, paired with her anxious demeanor, led Anna to reflect deeply on her choice. Through prayer and contemplation, Anna discerned that the dreams were a warning to reconsider her decision. Heeding this guidance, she chose not to proceed with the investment. Later, Anna discovered that the venture would have resulted in significant financial loss. This experience highlights the protective role dreams can play, as well as the enduring spiritual connection between loved ones and those they leave behind. Padre Pio often taught that such dreams are not coincidental, but intentional acts of divine care. In Anna's case, her mother's presence in the dream acted as a spiritual safeguard, steering her away from potential harm. Dreams like Anna's remind us of the importance of prayer and discernment in understanding the messages they contain. By reflecting on these moments with faith, we open ourselves to divine guidance, recognizing the profound ways in which God works through our loved ones to guide and protect us even after their passing. Interpreting dreams, especially those with a spiritual dimension, requires sensitivity, reflection, and prayer. Padre Pio emphasized the importance of paying attention to the symbols, emotions, and atmosphere within the dream, as these elements often hold the key to understanding its divine significance. Symbols in dreams can carry profound spiritual meaning. Objects, settings, or actions that seem ordinary might represent deeper truths or messages. For instance, a radiant light could signify divine presence, while a specific place or object might be tied to an unresolved issue or a needed action. By focusing on these details, we can begin to uncover what the dream is communicating. Emotions and the overall atmosphere of the dream are equally important. A sense of peace and calm might indicate reassurance or approval, suggesting that the dream is meant to comfort or affirm. Conversely, feelings of urgency or unease might point to a warning or a call for reflection on a specific area of life. Padre Pio taught that these emotional cues are God's way of guiding us through the subtleties of the spiritual realm. Prayer plays a central role in interpreting dreams. Padre Pio recommended turning to God in prayer after experiencing such dreams, asking for discernment and clarity. Through prayer, we open ourselves to divine wisdom, ensuring that our interpretations align with God's will. This practice not only deepens our understanding of the dream's message, but also strengthens our spiritual connection with God. Approaching dreams with this level of spiritual sensitivity transforms them from fleeting experiences into profound moments of divine communication. They become opportunities for growth, guidance, and a deeper understanding of the ways God and our loved ones remain present in our lives. Dreams often serve as powerful calls to spiritual action, prompting us to address unresolved matters or honor commitments left unfulfilled. Padre Pio emphasized that such dreams are not mere coincidences, but intentional moments of divine communication, encouraging us to reflect on our lives and take meaningful steps forward. A compelling example is Laura's recurring dream of her late father. In the dreams, her father always appeared holding a notebook, a seemingly simple image that puzzled her at first. However, after several nights of these vivid dreams, Laura decided to pray for discernment. During her prayers, she recalled a promise she had made to her father before his passing, to continue writing his memoirs, a project she had abandoned due to her busy life. Moved by the realization, Laura recognized the dream as a gentle reminder to fulfill her father's wish. She decided to honor his memory by resuming the memoirs, finding that the act not only brought her closer to him, but also provided her with a sense of purpose and healing. Dreams like Laura's illustrate how they often prompt us to resolve conflicts, fulfill responsibilities, or make changes that align us more closely with God's will. Padre Pio encouraged individuals to approach such dreams with prayerful reflection, seeking guidance to understand and act on their spiritual significance. These dreams remind us of the interconnectedness of our spiritual lives and the enduring presence of our loved ones. By responding to their messages with faith and determination, we transform these moments into meaningful steps toward personal growth and spiritual fulfillment. Prayers for the deceased hold a central place in Padre Pio's teachings, serving as a vital response to dreams involving loved ones who have passed away. Even when these dreams bring comfort or reassurance, Padre Pio emphasized the importance of continued prayer for the departed, highlighting its role in strengthening our spiritual bond and aiding their journey toward eternal peace. Dreams often act as reminders of the ongoing connection between the living and the dead, and prayer is the bridge that nurtures this bond. Padre Pio taught that praying for the deceased is a selfless act of love, ensuring that our loved ones receive the spiritual assistance they may need. This practice reflects the Catholic belief in the communion of saints, where the prayers of the faithful can benefit souls in purgatory or further elevate those already in God's presence. Even comforting dreams, where a loved one appears at peace, should inspire prayer. These moments can be expressions of gratitude or intercession, thanking God for the reassurance given through the dream, while continuing to support the soul of the departed. Padre Pio often described prayer as an act of mutual benefit. It not only aids the deceased, but also brings spiritual solace and strength to the one praying. By responding to dreams with dedicated prayer, we honor the connection that transcends physical death. This practice deepens our faith, draws us closer to God, and reaffirms our role in supporting loved ones through their spiritual journey. Padre Pio's guidance reminds us that prayer is both a privilege and a responsibility, a divine act of love that unites us with those who have gone before us. Dreams often serve as catalysts for profound reconciliation and forgiveness, calling us to personal transformation and healing. Padre Pio emphasized that such dreams are not random, but divinely inspired moments, urging us to address unresolved conflicts and restore broken relationships. A poignant example of this is Marcos's dream of his late father. After his father's passing, Marcos became estranged from his siblings, distancing himself due to unresolved tensions and lingering grief. In his dream, his father appeared with a sense of urgency, asking him to reconcile with his family. The emotional weight of the dream stayed with Marcos, prompting deep reflection and prayer for discernment. Moved by his father's plea, Marcos decided to act. He reached out to his siblings, initiating conversations that gradually mended their fractured relationships. Through this process, Marcos found a renewed sense of peace and unity within his family. His decision to reconcile not only honored his father's memory, but also brought healing to his own heart and relationships. This story underscores how dreams can guide us toward transformative actions that align with God's will. Padre Pio taught that such moments are opportunities to embrace forgiveness, resolve conflicts, and cultivate spiritual growth. By heeding the messages within these dreams, we allow God to work through us, fostering deeper connections and promoting healing in our lives and the lives of others. Reconciliation, inspired by dreams, becomes a powerful testament to the enduring presence of love and the divine call to unity. Through prayerful reflection and faith-filled action, we can respond to these dreams in ways that bring about lasting change and spiritual renewal. Sharing dreams, especially those with potential spiritual significance, is a practice Padre Pio highly recommended. He encouraged individuals to discuss these dreams with trusted spiritual guides or companions in faith. This step not only helps uncover deeper insights, but also strengthens one's spiritual journey and connection to God. Padre Pio understood that interpreting dreams can be challenging. The symbols, emotions, and messages within a dream may be complex or ambiguous, making it difficult to discern their true meaning. By sharing these experiences with someone knowledgeable in matters of faith, such as a spiritual director, priest, or devout friend, dreamers gain the benefit of a fresh perspective and spiritual wisdom. These discussions often reveal patterns or themes that the dreamer might not recognize on their own. For instance, a recurring dream featuring a specific symbol or emotion might indicate an area in need of attention, such as unresolved grief or a call to prayer. A trusted guide can help identify these themes and provide practical steps for spiritual growth, including prayer, acts of reconciliation, or deeper reflection on Scripture. Moreover, discussing dreams within a community of faith reinforces the understanding that these experiences are not isolated or random. Instead, they are part of God's loving plan to guide and nurture His children. Sharing dreams fosters a sense of connection and accountability, reminding us that we are not alone in our spiritual journey. Padre Pio's advice to share dreams reflects his belief in the power of collective faith and wisdom. By opening our hearts to trusted others, we not only gain clarity but also deepen our trust in God's providence and the many ways He communicates with us. Forgotten dreams can hold profound spiritual significance, as Catholic teachings suggest they may contain divine messages that our minds fail to retain. Padre Pio emphasized that these dreams are not lost, but rather veiled by emotional or spiritual barriers that can hinder our ability to recall them. Understanding and addressing these barriers can open us to receiving the full grace of these spiritual experiences. Often the intensity or unexpected nature of a divinely inspired dream may overwhelm the subconscious, causing it to suppress the memory as a protective mechanism. Similarly, emotional states such as fear, anxiety, or stress can create mental blocks, making it difficult to retain or access these profound moments upon waking. Spiritual obstacles, such as a lack of openness to God's will or a weakened prayer life, can also impede our ability to connect with these experiences fully. Despite forgetting the specifics, the spiritual impact of such dreams may still linger. The sense of peace, comfort, or urgency they impart can remain, serving as subtle nudges toward action or reflection. Padre Pio taught that prayer is a powerful tool for overcoming these barriers. By praying for discernment and receptivity, we invite God to help us better understand and remember the messages He sends through our dreams. Creating a spiritually conducive environment can also aid in dream recall. Practices such as praying before bed, keeping a dream journal by your bedside, and reducing stress through faith-based meditation help align the mind and soul, making it easier to retain these sacred encounters. In essence, forgotten dreams remind us of the delicate interplay between the spiritual and the subconscious. Through prayer, trust in God, and spiritual preparation, we can better receive and act upon these divine gifts, even when their full details escape us. Dreams can serve as profound spiritual encounters, offering moments of grace and connection with God, saints, or loved ones who have passed away. These vivid experiences often feel intensely real, leaving an indelible mark on the dreamer's soul. Padre Pio regarded such dreams as extraordinary gifts, filled with divine presence and purpose. In these dreams, individuals may sense an overwhelming peace or comfort, as if enveloped by God's love. Encounters with saints or angels often carry messages of encouragement, reminding the dreamer of their worth, their mission, or God's enduring care. Similarly, loved ones appearing in dreams can convey reassurance, guidance, or even an invitation to prayer. For example, seeing a deceased family member at peace might signify their happiness in God's presence, while their words or actions in the dream could serve as a source of direction or clarity. Padre Pio taught that these encounters are not merely symbolic, but real moments of communion with the divine. Through them, God bridges the physical and spiritual realms, offering tangible evidence of his proximity and love. These dreams may guide individuals through personal struggles, affirm their faith, or even warn them of potential challenges ahead. To fully benefit from such experiences, Padre Pio recommended reflecting on their details, the setting, emotions, and interactions within the dream. Prayer is essential for interpreting these moments, ensuring the dreamer discerns God's intended message. Sharing the dream with a trusted spiritual guide can also provide additional insight, deepening its impact. These encounters remind us that God's presence is active and personal, reaching into our lives in profound and mysterious ways. By embracing these experiences with faith and prayer, we open ourselves to the transformative grace they carry. Barriers to spiritual awareness in dreams often prevent individuals from fully experiencing or recalling the divine messages intended for them. Padre Pio recognized that factors such as stress, fear, or exposure to negative energies can create mental and spiritual blocks, obstructing the flow of grace during these moments. Understanding and addressing these barriers is crucial for unlocking the deeper significance of dreams. Stress, whether caused by daily responsibilities, unresolved emotions, or external pressures, can clutter the mind, making it difficult to recognize or retain spiritual experiences. Similarly, fear, especially fear of the unknown, may act as a subconscious defense mechanism, suppressing the dream's impact to protect the dreamer from perceived emotional overwhelm. Heavy or negative energies, such as conflict within the home or exposure to spiritually draining environments, can also dull the dreamer's sensitivity to divine communications. To overcome these obstacles, Padre Pio recommended practices that foster peace and openness. Prayer before bed serves as a powerful means of preparing the mind and soul for spiritual encounters. Asking God for protection and clarity invites his guidance and creates a sense of security that calms the subconscious. Additionally, maintaining a peaceful environment, free from distractions or negative influences, enhances one's receptivity to grace. Incorporating small but meaningful practices, such as using sacramentals like holy water, placing a crucifix near the bed, or meditating on scripture, can further purify the dreamer's surroundings and intentions. These actions help to align the dreamer's heart and mind with God's will, clearing the way for divine messages to be received and remembered. By intentionally cultivating a tranquil spirit and an open heart, individuals can dismantle the barriers that hinder spiritual awareness in dreams. This approach not only deepens their connection with God, but also allows them to fully embrace the blessings and guidance he seeks to provide through these sacred encounters. Remembering and interpreting dreams, especially those with spiritual significance, requires intentional practices rooted in faith. Padre Pio offered practical steps to help individuals retain and understand these meaningful experiences, emphasizing the importance of creating a spiritually receptive mindset. One essential practice is keeping a dream journal by your bedside. Upon waking, immediately write down any details you recall, symbols, emotions, interactions, or settings. This habit strengthens the connection between the conscious and subconscious mind, allowing patterns or recurring themes to emerge over time. These written records can serve as tools for deeper reflection and discernment. Prayer is another cornerstone of interpreting dreams. Padre Pio recommended praying before and after sleep, asking for God's guidance in understanding the meaning behind dreams. A simple prayer such as, "Lord, grant me clarity to discern your will through my dreams," invites divine wisdom and aligns the heart with God's intentions. Prayer also provides peace, which is crucial for fostering a receptive and calm mind. Creating a spiritually welcoming environment further enhances dream recall and interpretation. Sacred symbols such as placing a rosary, crucifix, or holy water near the bed can sanctify the space, reminding the dreamer of God's presence and protection. These objects act as tangible connections to faith, helping the soul remain attuned to divine grace during rest. Additionally, Padre Pio highlighted the importance of sacred reflection. Reviewing the journal entries in light of Scripture or sharing them with a trusted spiritual guide can reveal deeper meanings and insights. These steps ensure that dreamers approach their experiences with humility and faith, opening themselves to the messages God seeks to communicate. By combining these practices, individuals can cultivate a greater awareness of the spiritual dimension in dreams, transforming their rest into a profound space for divine encounter and guidance. Preparing spiritually for dreams is a powerful way to invite divine messages and guidance into one's life. Padre Pio emphasized the importance of aligning the spirit through prayer and intentional practices before sleep, creating a bridge between the earthly and spiritual realms. One effective method is the use of affirmations before bed. Simple yet profound phrases like, "Lord, I open my heart to your guidance," or "Heavenly Father, speak to me in my rest, and let me remember your messages," can set the tone for a spiritually attuned night. These affirmations act as a declaration of trust and readiness, helping to calm the mind and focus on God's presence. Prayers are equally vital, offering a direct connection to the divine. A heartfelt prayer for protection, clarity, and discernment can prepare the soul to receive and understand the grace-filled encounters that may occur during sleep. This practice fosters a sense of peace and security, quieting fears or anxieties that might otherwise obstruct spiritual receptivity. Daily habits of reflection and spiritual awareness enhance this readiness. Engaging in practices such as meditating on Scripture, performing acts of charity, or attending Mass strengthens the bond with God throughout the day. This consistency ensures that the heart remains open to His will, both in waking moments and during rest. Creating a sacred bedtime routine further solidifies this preparation. Lighting a candle using holy water or placing a rosary nearby can serve as gentle reminders of faith, sanctifying the environment and inviting divine grace into the dream space. By incorporating these practices, individuals not only prepare their spirit for meaningful dreams, but also deepen their daily relationship with God, turning each night into an opportunity for divine connection and spiritual growth. Dreams carry profound spiritual benefits that extend beyond their immediate messages, serving as a source of healing, faith reinforcement, and emotional peace. Padre Pio believed that these sacred experiences are reminders of God's active presence and His greater plan for each person's life. One of the most significant spiritual benefits of dreams is their ability to heal emotional wounds. During moments of rest, the soul can encounter comforting visions or messages that ease past griefs or anxieties. For instance, dreams involving loved ones who have passed away often bring a sense of closure, offering reassurance that they are at peace and still spiritually connected to the dreamer. These encounters can release unresolved pain and restore inner harmony. Dreams also serve to strengthen faith, especially in times of doubt or uncertainty. When a person receives a clear and meaningful message in a dream, it acts as a tangible reminder of God's care and guidance. Such experiences reaffirm the belief that no one is alone in their struggles and that God is intimately involved in their journey. Another profound benefit is the peace of mind and clarity that dreams can provide. They often illuminate areas of life requiring attention, such as relationships, decisions, or spiritual growth. By revealing these insights in a subtle, symbolic manner, dreams gently guide individuals toward a deeper understanding of God's will for their lives. These moments are also a testament to God's greater plan, reminding believers that their lives are woven into a divine tapestry of purpose and love. Through dreams, God reassures His children that they are seen, valued, and guided, reinforcing the truth of His eternal presence. By embracing the spiritual benefits of dreams, individuals can experience transformation, gaining healing, clarity, and a renewed sense of trust in God's perfect plan. As we reflect on the profound connection between dreams and the spiritual realm, it becomes clear that these experiences offer much more than fleeting moments of rest. They serve as divine invitations to deepen our faith, find healing, and strengthen our bond with God. Padre Pio taught us that dreams can be sacred bridges, opportunities for grace, guidance, and reminders of God's constant presence in our lives. Whether through a comforting vision of a loved one, a message urging reconciliation, or a gentle nudge toward a better path, dreams remind us of the unbroken connection between heaven and earth. They call us to act with faith, to pray with intention, and to live with hearts open to God's greater plan. Remember, no dream is insignificant. Each one holds the potential to offer insight, healing, and peace. By embracing practices such as prayer, reflection, and sharing our dreams with trusted spiritual guides, we create a space for God's messages to flourish within us. So tonight, as you rest, invite God into your dreams, trust in His love, and remain open to the blessings He may reveal. Thank you for joining this journey. May your dreams be filled with light, peace, and divine grace. Amen.